What's up, y'all? It's Don with Vape 30. Hey, I'm back with another review of the Koopor Plus, this time by Smok. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna look at it. I'm not gonna give you an unboxing, but we're gonna go ahead and dive down. I'm gonna show you what this is all about, what this boy can do, and then I'll bring you back up, give you my pros and cons, and let you know what I think about it. Okay, so we have the Koopor Plus by Smok. Here's the mod. Quick flip around. Alright, to get into it. It has the front side. Name Koopor. It's got some weird design here. I don't really like the design. I wish they would have just kept it black instead of putting some crazy fucking electrical design on there. You got your traditional fire button, your screen, and then your up and down buttons. Then you have your battery cover. Your plus on there because it's the Koopor Plus. And then you have your open arrow with your vent holes. Okay, open arrow means you're going to pull down. Oh boy, look at that. And lift up. Comes with two 18650 batteries. Those are not included, but it takes those to run. Has magnets on the side and more vent holes. So yes, this thing does stay fairly cool, but I do not like all the vent holes. More room for shit to get into it, get into the main frame. I think we should just do like we've been doing, just a couple vent holes. Look, more vent holes. Alright, another con about this. Listen to this. Alright, the back rattles. See if you can see it. Yeah. See how it's coming off? It rattles very easy. Alright, that's a big con for me. I don't like the rattle. I had the IPv-D3. Got rid of it. I didn't like the rattle. Maybe the silicone case can take care of it. Maybe not. I think that's something they should handle before they ship it from the factory though. Okay, then you have your upgrading port. This is not for charging, only for upgrading. Okay, you got to take your dual 18650s out, put them on an external charger. Come around. We have the 510 connection. This is adjustable. Or this is spring loaded, so it adjusts on its own. And that pretty much covers it for the design. It is 100 millimeters in height, 59 millimeters in length, and then 24.6 millimeters wide. So let's look at the menu. Hit the firing button once. Comes up, 200 watts. Normal mode, and there's no ohms on it right now because I don't have a coil on it. Let me go ahead and put a coil. One cool feature about this, it's going to ask me if I have a new coil on there. So I'm going to go ahead and fire it. Is coil new? Or is new coil? Whatever. I'll hit yes. Fire button for yes. Okay, so now it's reading 0.25 ohms for my new coil. This thing can go 200 watts down to 6 watts. It does not cycle around. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move it down to 6 watts and show you. Slow at first, picks up speed all the way down to 6 watts. Won't cycle around either. Next, temperature control. So you're going to hit the fire button and the down button, I guess you would say this is. When it's up like this, I kind of wish that was the up button, but it's the down button. Hit them simultaneously, brings you in temperature control. From temperature control, you can go from 200 degrees Fahrenheit to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Now this cycles around So right now we're going to go down to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And it cycles around. Do you see? Back around to Fahrenheit. So when we get close this time, I'm going to show you. So it goes down to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Next click, we go into Celsius. So what if you pass that up? Well, let's go back. Alright, you can cycle back around. Alright, all the way up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. And then it takes you from 100 degrees Celsius to 315 degrees Celsius. There you go. This supports nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. So we'll go ahead, we'll click in this 3 times to get into the main menu. You click the fire button 3 times. There you go. Alright, temp mode. It automatically went in temp mode by waiting. And it's going to keep cycling around. All I'm doing is waiting. And then back to the main menu. So it's trying to get you to select, it's showing you the options in order for you to select one. So let's go ahead, let's go back into the menu. Hold down the fire button to select. Okay, temp mode, hold it down. Hold it down. Alright, titanium, we want to go back over to nickel build. Or whatever one you got on there. Hold it, goes, keeps going. Alright, what's the lowest resistance you want it at? Then you want dual. Now this is not current, okay? This is single coil or dual coil. What do you have on there? So you select and then you come back out. It's going to take all those specs and that'll configure it all for you. Hit it 3 times, go back in, hold it down. Temp mode, we're going to go back to wattage mode. Hold it down. Strength. Alright, let's talk about strength right here. So you have minimum, soft, normal, and hard, and max. Okay, so I like to keep it on normal. Strength is how fast it's going to ramp up. See, that confuses the fuck out of me every time. Try to go the other way, and I want to go this way. Right, so go back in 3 times. Let's move over to puffs. This is your puff counter. Hold down the fire button. Right now we've had 609 puffs, or 609 is the max that I wanted to before it resets, and then I've had 50 puffs. We're going to hit no for reset. Okay, you can bring it up and down and up. Alright, hold the fire button. Puffs reset, no. Comes back out. Hit 3, go back in the menu again. Cycle over. Now you're in your settings. Okay, this is your stealth on and off. If you turn it on, hold down the fire button, you have nothing. Okay, you can see it firing. Or hear it. Now you can see the clouds. Alright, so hit it 3 times, comes back out, goes into settings, go back into the stealth, turn it off. Now you can select how long you want your screen to stay on before it times out. I stay at 60 seconds. I don't like it to have to keep fighting the screen. Okay, next one. Contrast. Just keep it at 100. This thing right now, it's hard to see if you put it below that. When you're in bright light, like out there in the sun, it'll be hard to see. Alright, then you can lock, rotate your screen. Hold that down, screen rotate, screen normal. Okay, now, one thing to say, when I am in here, the up button is the up button, the down button is the down button. So maybe this is the normal way that they intended for it to be. But for me, I like my atomizer on the left side. I don't know why, it's just personal preference. So let's go back in here. Let me rotate the screen again. And then go back into menu. The other setting we have is for the coil, the initial ohms. So if you know what your coil is at initial ohms, you can go ahead and input it. That pisses me off right there. I keep coming out of menu. So you can input it, whatever you need to input. If you're using like a multimeter or different, a more accurate ohm reader. Alright, then you hit enter, and then it stays at that. Alright, let's go back into menu. Power on, power off. We're going to keep power on. Okay, then you have your exit the menu. And that is it. Alright, so let's go ahead. We've seen the menu. We've talked about the mod itself and the making. I mean, it's solid. We'll bring it back up and we will vape on it. I'll show you a nickel build. I will show you a Kanthal build and let you know how they each vape. Okay, we're back. I guess I was wrong. I tried building nickel coil on my Velocity. Tried doing a lot of things on that. I kept hitting low resistance. Alright, I was getting out to 15 wraps around some huge ass fucking screwdriver. Couldn't even do it. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna put it with this. I had to change the resistance back to wattage again. This is the OBS Creus. Watch my other review to see about this. She does pretty good. Okay, to bring you some of the pros and cons that I have about this Koopor Plus. The pros, it can go up to 200 watts. So regardless of what they say, I don't know. Does it go to 200 watts? Does it not? Because of two batteries, I'm not sure. I just know it says it's 200 watts. It pushes 200 watts on the menu. And it definitely hits pretty hard when you go up to that wattage. It has dual 18650 batteries. Longer battery life is self-explanatory. It's better than the single ones, but you do pay for it with the size of it. Magnetic battery door. Okay, so it's good to see more and more are coming out with the magnetic battery door than over the the old style where you had a screw. You had some screws in there and you had to get in there and adjust them and take them out in order to get the battery door off. It's faster, more convenient. Temperature control. So you don't see many mods yet that are nickel, titanium, and stainless steel all in one. This one is though. So that is a big plus to Smok and Koopor. To Smok with the Koopor. Okay, I see there. Smok has another one. It's called the X Cube. It has nickel, titanium, and stainless steel as well. Big kudos to Smok for trying to put out for all three at once. And then memory mode. I didn't go over memory mode. We saw it, but it's self-explanatory. It just remembers your settings, so you can go back into it when you put on a new atomizer or you change something up. You can go back to that mode, and it'll automatically put all your settings back to the same. Big one for me. The door rattling. Okay, I do not like that. I fucking hate that shit when the door rattles. So that is a big con for me. I mean, they should have fixed that problem They should have fixed that problem before it even was released, but they didn't. So some of my buddies were suggesting maybe put on a skin or a sleeve, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. That's a big con for me. All right. Heavy. It's heavy. All right. You know it's solid built. It's big, as you can see in my hand, but with that comes heavy. So that is another con. I don't have to go further into that. The software upgrade. Now, if you try to upgrade this software, it is only through authorized vendors. You cannot just download it on your computer and put it on your mod. Okay, that is another big con. It has to be through authorized vendors. I haven't checked them out yet. Maybe I will later put out an update. Does it? Do you have to pay for it? I don't know. I don't think you should have to pay for it, but we'll see. But that is another con to this mod. And then another big one. Tanks hang off the mod. You see that? Hangs off the mod. So you don't feel it. I mean, if I'm moving around, I don't feel it. But it does hang off the mod. So aesthetically, it is not the best mod. That's just, for me, I got OCD. That's a big con to me. So if you like it, go out and get it. I don't like it. I think there's better mods out there for you. But this is one of the newer ones on the market. It does have all 3 temperature control modes, if that's what you're looking for. So take what you want from this review. If you like it, get it. I don't like it. That completes my review of the Koopor Plus by Smok or Smok. I still have yet to figure out what the name of it is. But that completes my review of it. 200 watts. Go ahead, if you like the channel, if you like the review, subscribe, and as always, live free and vape on.